When Sarah was talking about it's our responsibility to inspire, I thought that was important. I can't control you, but I thought that was important because for me, that's huge, and I really want to lead more by example. So I encourage you guys to please hold me accountable, which a lot of you guys have been, and I appreciate that. But responsibility is my word, so that's what I'm focusing on.
Beautiful. So my commitment would be to practice my craft at least a half an hour once a week, and then 15 minutes on Sundays at the minimum.
My word is evolve, and so how I want to evolve in the next 6 months is to train my replacements in all of my roles, so I can grow myself.
My word is positivity, and I'm going to continue my practice with my gratitude journal, and I fall off the wagon, so I'm going to write in there every single night what I'm grateful for.
And her and I are reading Attitude 101.
Yes.
I just thought I'd add that. My word is ownership, and just from what we just did, I'm going to be focusing on not taking anything personal and just like really trying to help everybody, especially on my team, and whatever they need. So
My word was self-love. I'm like terrible at saying no to anything. So a core, like fundamental, essential thing that you need to do for yourself is put yourself first. Because if you can't put yourself first, you can't really help other people. So I want to give myself the me time that I need so I can develop that within myself and inspire myself and recognize my own self-worth. So I want to basically continue with my blog because that makes me truly happy because I get to make someone else happy, but at the same time being able to say no to things that I can't do.
I'm just gonna create more relationships with future professionals. I feel weird. Create more relationship with future professionals because I don't really talk to them that much. So that's it.
Looking over your shoulder. My word was value, so I have a couple. I am investing in myself with this class that I'm taking in September, and it is a lot of money. So I would like to visit a financial planner because I don't make a lot in that realm of what I'm about to spend, so I need to figure that out. And then teaching the future professionals how to value themselves too. So like creating magic or showing them how to create magic for themselves.
My word is passion, and I'm going to start by getting in my journal and writing down everything I'm passionate about because lately I've gotten a little lackadaisy per se. And then also I want to work with communication with the future professionals and their service guests, teaching them all like the special ways to communicate and really perform great guest services from start to finish.
My word was balance, and I'm trying to remember that I have to stay balanced in all areas so I can be a better person, grow myself, and help others. Because like Tina says, if you don't have it, you can't give it. So I can't give advice if I'm not doing it myself. So I got to remember to stay balanced.
I know, it's so awkward.
I don't like it.
Look at the ground.
Oh, yeah, I look at all of you guys. Okay, so my commitment is going to be impeccable with your word because I feel like I've been really slacking with that, and I want to make sure, because I'm just so huge with love in our culture, that I'm always giving my full focus and attention to all the future professionals because it just breaks my heart to think that I haven't been putting forth enough effort and breaking their trust. So I'm not going to do that anymore.
My word was self-discipline, and I want to work on my self-leadership, so I'm going to enroll in the next John Maxwell class that I can take.
Good girl. So everyone knows my word is growth, but what I'm going to work on right now is just growth and having a positive attitude at the start of every day.
This is extremely awkward.
Okay.
Psych. Okay, so for this year, for the future professionals, kind of in what I got out of today is making sure that I am keeping trust with them, making sure if I'm going to do something to not get too wrapped up in my other tasks, to really prioritize my tasks so that I make them my number one. And then also I just want to be more intentional with my growth. I've really steered away from my passion, which was hair coloring. So I know that I would just really want to invest in myself more this year by attending more trainings, shadowing, asking more questions, being very intentional about my communication with Audra.
Okay, this is awkward. I couldn't remember my words, so I chose one today, which is deliberate. And for me, I'm going to be very deliberate in everything that I do. Also, I think I got a lot of soft skills. I think I'm very good with people, so I'm going to really implement that with the future professionals. I think I'm going to start doing the business card experience and just kind of share how to approach people. So that is my commitment.
Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in such a routine that I want to try to experience a few new things. So at least once a week, whether it be a place, an activity, a food, something that's different, so I can add a little spice to my life.
A little spice on us.
Mine is just focus on this position and grow and make a career out of it. I'm really excited, and my goal is to be continue to be coachable, so that I can meet those 30-day, that 60-day, and 90-day check marks and kind of exceed expectations, hopefully.
So my word for the year was trim, which I have failed poorly at. I'm gonna get back on the bandwagon though with this new Biggest Loser. But that word for me was more than just my weight and my health. It was about getting rid of a lot of garbage in my life and a lot of stuff that doesn't help me move forward or be productive. So with that, I also want to add on time management, which is something I've always been horrible at, and I've tried and failed and tried and failed and never got it right. So cross your fingers this time it sticks, because there's a lot of things I want to do, but because I'm bad at time management, I can't seem to fit it all in or organize it out in a way that it works best for everything that's going on around me. So I'm going to try and map out weeks and then get to months, and then hopefully I can grow from there. So that's where I'm at.
All right, my word for the year was commit. My commitment or my shift is going to be to pass my certs this year. So I'm going to focus on that. And that's starting with getting all my posters out and start reviewing them so I can be prepared when certs start coming up. And I'm going to focus on starting to read. So I have a lot of books at home that I've already read, but I'm going to reread them to change my attitude. So I have the one I had when I started and the one I have now. So that's one of my things I'm going to focus on.
My word was patience, and I do lack that a lot. But going over these 5 agreements, I really, really like that, and it really put a big aha with me. So I'm going to really, really work on my patience. And as well, I'm going to put one day, like a half an hour a day a week, to my honors for level 2.
My word was balance. I'm really busy between being at the salon in the morning and then being at the school at night. So sometimes it's hard to fit things in, and it's also like my first year with Paul Mitchell being a learning leader. So I'm going through all the certification process for the first time. So my goal is to spend one day a week working on my certs, like focusing on my posters and my verbiage and preparing myself to pass.
Yay. I'm going to work on follow through. And how I'm going to start that is I'm going to do a list every day, and then I'm going to evaluate the list so that I finish the things that I set out to do, and personally and professionally. Starting today.
The don't overcommit kind of really hit home for me. I tend to say yes to everything, and I'm at the salon, and now I'm here, and like I have a family, so and I put too much on my plate, and then I end up letting others down and letting myself down. So I'm gonna work on that.
My word is happiness, and I feel like my future professionals do a really good job at making me happy, especially this class right now. Like, they're crazy and so much fun. I just want to make sure that I'm intentional in paying that back to them by like creating magic or talking a little bit more about like soft skills rather than hard skills, because I'm usually very focused on the hard skills. So focusing on soft skills and happiness for my class.
I'm going to put my energy into being more approachable and seeking out future professionals, not just when I need
documents or something from them, but just to create magic. So every time they see me, they're like, "Oh, you're not looking for me, are you?" Or dodging me. So that's my goal.
Let's see.
I'm going to, my word was attentive. Well, it is attentive. I'm going to pay attention.
Starting now.
That's it? What are you gonna do specifically?
Specifically, I'm going to.
Pay attention.
Not lock your office door.
No, I will. I will really get my head out and really pay attention.
Chanchito.
All right, so my word was believe, and I really think the 5 agreements is where I'm going to spend my focus, especially with the one right over there, to not make assumptions, because I think that that's something that I think we all pretty much know that I'm a person who makes assumptions all the time, so I'm going to go back and believe in people and believe in new appearances.
Woo!